So I just turned 40, and there are two things that I want for my birthday. The first goes back a long time. So I was raised on music. I was raised with music. My dad was a musician and always shared his music with me. You know, he grew up in the 70s and the 80s and always instilled in me an appreciation for the stuff that he always loved. But he was really good into the 90s as I was growing up about staying current with popular, especially rock music in the 90s. And that absolutely rubbed off on me to the point where music is a big part of my life. Like I remember being a kid in the stereo that we had in the basement at the house with, you know, the receiver and the EQ and the tape deck and the CD changer and the record player and just this bookcase stacked full of CDs and just crates filled with vinyl. And I had so much that I could listen to as a kid growing up. And I did. I listened to all of it. I remember the first CD that I ever bought with my own money. It was the Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. I think I was like 11 maybe when that came out, and that was the first CD that I bought with my own money. I remember the first concert that I went to. He took me to see Collective Soul. I was in fifth grade. I think it was 10 at the time. And it's just something that I always remember. And I remember all of the phases of music that I've been through, starting as a kid and getting into like kind of the 90s alt rock stuff, and then progressing on as a teenager into like the new metal stuff that was coming out at the end of the 90s and early 2000s. I remember getting into pop punk and then eventually progressing on to more progressive music. I was in bands all throughout high school and college, hanging out with my friends, playing all different kinds of music at community centers and bars and VFW halls and 4-H buildings. And music has just always been, from the time I was little, an important part of who I am, a big part of my life.